So this hunt started out a little different than most. My buddy Brody Mayatt had invited me down and talked with his dad Scotty and was gonna come down and hunt the regular season. Well, it just so happened that the big second unveiling of the Mr. Fox vest was taking place a few days prior to Mississippi's regular season up in West Point, Mississippi. So since I was already down here, I was like, man, is there any youths we can take? And he's like, oh man, my little brother'd be perfect. So on top of getting to spend some time with all the guys at Mossy Oak and celebrating the Mr. Fox vest, when that whole celebration was over, we left West Point and we were headed south to meet up with my buddy Peyton, his dad, and his little brother. So that first afternoon of being in camp, Mr. Scotty says, we've got a place we want to go check out. You know, Brody, he's good with the gun and this is going to be a good time. And man, the weather was a little bit kind of yucky and just damp and cold. And we got into a spot, just kind of set up on gas line, threw some decoys out and just sat there kind of blind calling. And had some hens fire up kind of far off, and actually two of them passed through about maybe 100 yards away, but not a whole lot of action. And it was getting closer, a little bit closer to dark, about the last hour, and finally had some hens pipe up and get aggressive, and they're working their way to the power line. And they come out there and fed around a little bit, kind of work towards the decoys, and all of a sudden, across the field, three of the hens kind of just went darting back up into the woods, and I'm like, man, that's weird. Like they'd almost seen something or something, but about that time, you could just hear the drumming coming from inside the woods over there, and that gobbler had never gobbled, let us know he was there, but by giving off that loud drumming, we knew he was there, and he was calling those hens back to him, and they went back up in there, and it'd probably been close to a half hour. We hadn't heard anything, hadn't seen anything. The drumming had gone away, and it was getting close to dinner time. We had all kind of stood up, like getting ready to get out of there and come back to the camp and eat supper. Brody and Joey, they were using the restroom. Scotty and I were standing there talking. About that time, man, I heard that drumming pick up, and I was like, oh my God, he's right there. So we hit the deck. Those guys got crawled back up to their spots where Brody's gun was and the camera was, and we just sat there for a little bit. And about that time, here come those hens popped out back into that gas line, and we're just watching. Hadn't made a call or anything, just letting things kind of unfold. And about that time, that big gobbler, he turned the corner out that log road down to the left. The closer he got, I thought, man, the way they've been talking about this kid shooting, man, this big gobbler, he's in deep trouble. And when the gun cracked, I was kind of in shock. That gobbler just kind of stood there, and then the gun went off again, and he was still right there. And after that third shot, it turned into an absolute circus. There he comes down the lane. Get on him, Brody. Talking shit.
You got him. See what happens when you talk trash about you ain't never missed? You just shot to the freaking plug. What the what?
What the what?
What was that about? Give him some.
We coming for your birds, Brody Ray. We coming for your birds, bro.
Here. Gosh. Pretty good turkey. Here. You just shot $50 for the shell.
Appreciate it. That was cool.
Yeah. Could you, when those hens come out the first time, could you hear them drumming?
Yeah, I hear them drumming the whole time. I was shaking out the day.
Don't cuss.
I didn't cuss. I said, dang.
No, you didn't.
I was shaking so freaking bad.
Look, stand right here by Mr. Josh.
Yeah, man. I don't need to go on nothing.
Well,
I don't need to go on nothing.
you good.
I guess it happens, man.
Stand right there. That's son of a gun. Dude. Hey. Hey, just one coming out.
Well, okay, there were 5,
Yeah.
right? And
He had
that one.
Here, stand right there with Mr. Josh. Then we'll get some better pictures in a minute. I'm going to send this to you, bro.
I'm shaking so bad.
You were?
Yeah. Two of the hens in that group left them and went back in the woods. And I could hear the turkey drumming, like Mr. Josh said, and he came out, the gobbler came out in a log road, and he strutted all the way to us and left the hen when he seen those decoys, and I just got a little nervous when that camera was right there, and I don't know what happened. I emptied the plug on him. So after that third shot, when I got him, it wasn't really too exciting to me since I talked all that smack and it redeemed me. Karma's real, I guess. And after that, we got the turkey and took a couple pictures with Mr. Josh and went back to the camp and had supper that night. That's about it. That's all I got.
Wrap it up and go home to eat.
Well,
Dude, I'm hungry.
dude, I want y'all to
Turkey
be
for
happy.
supper.
That's what I want. That's all I want everybody to be happy.
That was a pretty good hunt for never hearing a gobble. You know it?